Well, good evening, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. You have the Rhino, we're looking at a beer. I walk into my LCBO, and every time I do, I pick up anything I haven't had. If I haven't had it, I will grab it. It doesn't matter who makes it, though sometimes I do get let down afterwards, because I'll just look at the front, and sometimes the front doesn't tell me anything I really need to know, and I haven't looked at the back yet. Like this beer, for instance. This is 5% alcohol. It's 500 milliliters. It's a chocolate orange porter. And I love Terry's chocolate oranges and stuff, so I'm like, fucking right, a chocolate orange porter, I'm going to get it. Now you notice that there really doesn't tell you anything on this front label, right? It's just chocolate orange porter. So then I pick it up after I bought it, I turn it around, and here is the back. Trafalgar Ales and Meads, Oakville, Ontario. So, that was something I wasn't aware of. They do make some beers that are okay, though, so I'm still slightly excited, what's our... Oh, look! They went back to using beaver glue. That's in the label rips off easily. Anyway, barley, wheat, hops, cocoa, orange peel, and yeast. Okay, so that's actually better than a lot of other beers because it's saying there's no extract, that it's all natural. Cocoa is a great way of adding the chocolate instead of chocolate extract. Orange peel. Okay, that yeah. Okay, we popped it. A little bit of head there in the neck. Come on, head, head. We want head. Come on. A little too much vigorous pouring to get that little bit of head. So I'm assuming the carbonation is not that great, but that is a beautiful looking porter. I mean, it is pitch black, it has some viscosity on it, and I mean, viscosity is a thing that doesn't really matter to a lot of people. To me, it's just a great visual appeal. I don't want to see it just completely let go of the sides. I like to see that hug and then release. Looks good. Beautiful head. Smell. Woo! It smells like it says it does. I mean, that's a chocolate orange porter. Okay. Now they say they're using orange peel. I'm not getting that kind of oily, slightly bitter orange smell that you normally would get from that. What I'm getting orange-wise is more akin to, say, Nestle Pure Life's Mandarin Orange Sparkling Water. Yeah, that's putting it really, really specific, right? Yeah, well, that's really what it kind of smells like to me, is the orange out of that. So, orange extract with no calories type of thing. Not saying that's what he's using, just saying that's what it smells like to me. Nice chocolate, nice almost roasted coffee scent. Nice chocolate, nice roasted coffee scent. And a touch of something sweet in there that I'm not sure what it is. Alrighty, so the orange's there, the chocolate's there, the porter smells there, the look is there. Let's make sure the taste is there. Let's just top up my glass here. Okay, let's try it. Cheers. Okay, so whatever happened with the corked Brasserie de Quatre Lunes Saison Automne, same thing that happened with this. There's almost no carbonation at all. This does have more carbonation than that beer had, as I could make a head. But there's not much at all. It's almost still. It has very tiny micro bubbles. Don't know, did your carbonation stone die and you just didn't know it? Is this what you wanted it to be? Did you want it to be more like a more like an old cask ale type of porter? Because I mean, then I could understand. Not saying it's bad because it doesn't have carbonation. I'm just saying that it's not something I'm used to when I drink my beer. So, very light, very smooth, kind of velvety. Nice mouthfeel. Other than the lack of carbonation, nice mouthfeel. I mean, it does cover your mouth. It's just very light at the same time because there's no carbonation popping. There's no effervescence in your mouth. Flavor. I think carbonation would make the flavor of this much more intense. I mean, it's fairly dull. It's fairly mild. You get some chocolate. It's like a deep, dark baker's chocolate that I'm getting. Other than that deep, dark, almost baker's chocolate taste, which does carry over to the finish as well. You kind of get this almost bitter background, which reminds me of, again, chocolate. But other than that, you get an intense orange flavor that does not remind me of orange peel. It's not oily. It's not bitter at all. It's a sweet orange flavor, which again reminds me of that water. And why does it remind me of the water? That's the water my wife buys to keep me from drinking pop, because I need something carbonated to keep my mind off of pop, because I was addicted to pop for many years. So I get myself off of it, and then I need something to keep myself off of it. And that's what I drink to make my mind not think of pop, is those waters. Usually unflavored, but every once in a while the flavored ones are on sale, so we buy the flavored. And I actually just drank a bottle of Mandarin Nestle Pure Life sparkling water earlier today. So that's on my mind right now, and that's really what this tastes like. This is slight coffee, slight chocolate, slight baker's chocolate version of that water, with almost no bubbles. So all that being said, is it a bad beer? As much as I might want to hate on it, it's not really a bad beer. I can't say it is. I can't. I would like to be able to say, well, I could go, yeah, it's a bad beer, but then I'm not being honest. I'm not telling you what I truly think. Is it a bad beer? No, I do not think so. Does it have a lot of faults to it? A few. I think it does have a few faults, mostly the carbonation problem. But again, the carbonation, this could be a big hit in England, where they're used to cask ales and stuff. Here in North America, where we're used to carbonated beers, that's kind of considered a fault, and I'm considering it a fault, even though it might not be. It might be what he planned to do. Flavor, the orange doesn't taste all that natural, and the flavor's kind of dull and muted. Is that a bad thing overall? No, I mean, I could drink tons of this shit because there's no carbonation to bloat me, and it just slides down your throat. So I have no problem with that. Out of 10 on this, I think this was $4.95 a bottle, so you're looking at a $5-ish pint, which in Ontario isn't that bad. I don't know, what would I give it? You know what? I don't want to ever buy it again. I could drink it again, but do I want to drink it more? Yeah, I'll give it a 5.5 out of 10. It isn't a bad beer. It's worth a try if you want to. It's not one of the Trafalgar beers that make me want to throw a bottle. It's one of the Trafalgar beers that make me sad because it could be so much more. It has such potential, and it could be so much more. And I wish it had fallen into the realm of the Trafalgar beers I love, but it doesn't, and that's fine. So, Trafalgar's Chocolate Orange Porter. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful night. Bye.